muted. There we go. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, and before we go to church, I thought I'd hop on here real quick. There was, let me get it right. In Reddit, got a new friend in Reddit. Because it seems like, well, one, there's not many people playing Manufactio, and two, those of us that are playing Manufactio and are communicative about it, there's some similar issues going on. So this is, I posted on Reddit about being stuck with the steam boiler. That was before I had figured it out. I don't know what's going on. So this is, I got a reply from WTF, are you talking? And he's kind of having the same, or she is having the same kind of issues that I'm having. He's said they did the same exact setup as me, but it's not working. So I thought what I'd do is, let's break down. Everything is good until you get the water barrel and the pump in from the water barrel into the boiler tank. So I want to kind of go through that again and see if we can replicate or fix or walk through and resolve that problem, because I don't know exactly what I did to get it to work. And so let's figure it out. So I'll let this load. Now I've got two maps now because I've restarted everything into a new map, and because I want to take my time a little bit more, and I'll post videos on that later. I kind of want to get things set up. I kind of want to get back to a point where I am with this, where I have green science ready to go before I start publishing any of those videos, because it's the same stuff, just a different map. So I've created a YouTube. Cool. So I've created another YouTube video kind of summarizing the new respawn. Oh, these bastards again. This is why I stopped playing. And we're back. So stupid. Alright, so here's the setup that I have. This is my boiler. We're going to right click. We can see we have steam pressure, it's full. We have water, plenty of coal. But this isn't really doing anything because it's not hooked up to a steam generator, which takes the steam and then converts that into energy. So let's break all this stuff off. I think the real problem was, let's take these out. Redstone on top. This is the real problem here. So with these, this needs to be set. So if you have your hammer, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Let's throw that out, that out, and that out. I don't even care what this alien goo is. I did that all backwards. Gosh dang it, I'm such an idiot. So we have this down here. So stupid. I just wish I'd learned how to record these. Part of the problem is this headset is just dumb. I don't know, I keep looking over here because this is where OBS is. So I've got like 5 monitors. Part of the problem is this headset sucks. I apologize. So when we set this down, and you take your engineer's hammer and you simply right-click on this, on a face, you can change the direction. So now this is not intaking anything. You know what? Let me do this. Let's take this. Let's put it up on something. There we go. I got a bunch of blocks here, so let's put it up here. Nope. Let's put it up here so we can actually look underneath it and all its sides. I don't have a axe. Just gonna shovel it. So you can see when you put this thing down, by default it has an input identified by the blue light here. So the input is going to come into the bottom, and around it there are no other. Oh my gosh. I know, this is just good video. There's no other input or output around it, but if I take my engineer's hammer and I right click on this side, now I have 2 areas or 2 sides that can intake water into it. If I tap on the bottom, I now change that it's going to intake water into this side of the pump and output it down. And then I can right mouse click again and get rid of the bottom altogether. So for the barrel, so for this purposes, if I right click again here, there's only output. So I need at least one of these sides being input. Now if you hold shift, which is crouch, and then right mouse click, that's supposed to put on the other side another input or output. So we've got input. If I shift click again, now the opposite side is set to output. So it's going to intake water on this side, and it's going to push it or pump it out on this side. Does that make sense? And then if you have a redstone to power it, I don't think it matters where that redstone goes, it just needs one on there. That will then pump water out. So let's so we're going to break this out. And then we're going to kind of do the same thing. Let's do that. I don't want to take that out because we're going to put it right here. This pump is going, we're going to set it intake and then shift, right click. That's going to put an out pump right here. Well, let's take our pipes and connect it up, out. Tank's coming out. Now, the water, let's break this out. We really shouldn't have to, but I want to just to see how this works. And I don't know how to get the water out of here, or the steam. How do I release steam? Do I have this set up correctly? So this is, oops. I wonder if steam will just automatically, so if I have my hammer, I right click that, doesn't do anything. I don't think I need to put, hey, there's eggs and hash browns up there if you want some. I'm assuming, does this need to be out? The bottom is up, intake, this is outtake, so it's still not functioning the way I want. Anyway, this is what's supposed to work, I guess. What happens if I remove this? Is this full? Gonna add it back in. Still have steam. Oh, because all the water there. This is just stupid. So I'm going to put my torch on it. So this should be pumping water in because it's coming out of the barrel, up into the pipe, into the pump. It's coming out of the pump and into our storage tank. That makes sense? So, although I haven't tested this with a brand new, spanking new, I guess I could rebuild it all from scratch. Build another one. Cut to speed run. I don't know if I have all the materials I need. Let's do quest. Power. Boilers. I need fireboxes. Do that here. Hardened brick. I don't have any hardened brick. Anyway, so I'm not going to remake one right now, but that should be how it works. Let's do this from the other side, so we can see we have 8,000 in here, and I'm going to just take some of these out. All right. So we still have 8,000 in there, and our pump is set up correctly. So if I take these and put these back in, we should see water being pumped out. We should see. Which we're not. Water's full. How is water full? So you're telling me that if I break this out, it still has the water in it? Okay, here we go. I just built, I believe, all the components I need for another steam boiler. And so let's build another one, but I don't want to put it right next to it. I mean, I guess I can. Why not? Just get rid of all this crap, all this junk. Because this world kind of sucks anyway. So let's start with the back end of it. Sometimes in Factorio, when I'm building something new, I like to start at the end. That sounds weird, but sometimes it's just nice. That'll be good. To start with where you know you're going to go. So I know... Let's mimic this one. Let's put the barrel water here. No, I'm going to move it up. I'm going to put the water barrel here. And then we're going to go over, what is it, 2 spaces, and start putting down our foundation. 2, 3, it's a 3x3 grid, if I remember correctly, 3x3, yep. And I don't think it matters where you put the entry point, but this needs to be full. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to add 1, 2, 3 high of the... Let's grab this one. We know we want the vent coming in to be here. And I think boiler blocks? Yep. 2, 3. Probably won't go down another one. It's stupid. Maybe I went too high. Did I not make enough? I thought I made enough. 3 high in the boiler blocks, that's 1. Alright, let's go. I thought I made enough. I probably used some boiler. Oops. Boiler blocks. Do I have enough? I should. Yeah. Let's make a bunch more. This is where I had to use temporary blocks to get up. So I need to go one more high here. Okay, and it doesn't, as far as I know, for the next block, which is the boiler vent, I don't think it matters where that is. Let's put it here. Okay, so then all we gotta do is take some damage. I'm gonna put the controller here and the vent, the hatch here, so that we can see as things rise. Actually, since it doesn't matter. No. But I have this highlighted. Let's put them over here so we can watch as things come in. Goink. Put the hatch and the controller. Okay, so we have this. Now we need to put the pump in the middle. We're going to put the pump up there. I think I got 4 pumps, which is 2 more than you need for the thing. So I'm going to put it there. We're going to use our hammer to set this as the intake. Shift, right click to set this as the out. And there's nothing you do here. I'm hitting with this is there. We want our barrel set as orange for out. We're going to put, I left all my pipes over here. Trying to hurry while it's daylight. Because this is just, let's grab half a stack of those. Yoink. So we're going to add a pipe there and a pipe here. Connect them. Add a pipe there and a there to connect those. Now, let's add the redstone. Grab my bucket. Redstone should power this. I don't think it matters where that goes. We're going to find out. So let's grab, and we should see this with the first bucket. So if we put the bucket in here, it says it's empty. We're going to right click, we put it in and it's gone. And if we check the boiler's controller, we can see that 1,000 millibuckets, which is 1 bucket of water, is now in the storage tank. So we know that we've set this up correctly. So if I go grab some more water, and I've got like 4 buckets. So I've got 4 buckets of water. We know this tank says empty. We know that this says we have 1,000 out of 28,000. So if I just start dumping this water in, we can see it starting to disappear because it's being pulled out of the barrel through the pump and into our tank. So now we should have 5,000 millibuckets of water, which we do. Now I haven't done anything with any of this. I haven't started it. This was just a test to verify that we have our out and our ins on our pump set correctly. So again, the barrel is set to pump out through the pumps. This side we saw was the intake, or blue. Water's breaking at the ice. This side was set to orange, which is the outside of the pump. It goes right in, hit a redstone to power the pump. And there you go. Now all I gotta do is add to the top of this. Where's my pumps? There it is. Let's grab some more of this to make some stairs. Now as far as this is concerned, I assume we do the same thing. Let's do this. Let's grab that. Let's put it over here. Put the pump here. Hammer on this side for in, which is blue. Double pump, shift and right click twice for this side to be out. This might be the outside by default, but who knows? Right, who knows? Did I use my last redstone torch on that? I did, which is fine. Let's add a pipe to come from that out. This is the vent, so this should be all out, come in, and it's either going to go out the top or out the other side. Now when you set these down by default, the bottom has blue and the top is orange, so it's going to come from the bottom and go out the top is what it should do, but I don't know if that's 100% accurate. So let's go over here. Do I not have any more redstones as a torch? It should be fine. And then if we put some power to this. But anyway, that's what you do with the boilers. So we come back over here to my stupid loop of, I don't want a whole stack, let's just grab that much. We'll come back here and we're going to add, oops, add some. So it's going to create some steam. We're not going to see, I don't think we're going to see it come out because I think we need to send this to, we need to hook this up to a steam generator for any steam to actually be pulled out of it. So anyway, I hope that, hold on, hope that explains how to set up the boiler properly. I don't know about properly, at least to get it to work, right? That's just where I'm at with this so far. It used all the water, it created it into steam. The only downside is you have to manually fill up these barrels, but from what I've read, I think you can stack them. So if I wanted, I could make a barrel 2 or 3 high. I don't know. If you go look at the immersive engineering, I think there's also like storage tanks. Let's do a search for tank. There is a tank of nitrogen. Rain tank. Hydrogen. Sheet metal tank. I thought there was fuel tank. Gas tank. Maybe I misunderstood that. But I thought you could make an entire tank. So anyway, that's as far as I got. I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff to figure out, like, what was the thing I was stuck on last time? I don't even remember. Maybe it was, I was trying to get coke to work. But I don't see where that is now. Steam generator. Need iron plates. Maybe we'll tackle that next time. Normal fluid input health? Maybe we'll tackle that in another video. I don't know. This is improved steam power. It's fine. There was something here about coke. Advanced coke of a creosote, because I was trying to make something. I've unlocked it. Or coal coke, plus a small amount of creosote oil, but it's very polluting. Slowly burning, and there's, I think you have to do that in a coke oven instead of a regular oven. But in order to build coke, a coke oven, you need coke bricks. Or maybe that's a brick of coke. No, that's a block of coal coke. I don't know. I'm going to tackle that later. I'm going to run to church, and I'll be back to record some more video.